And so, what would you say would be your category of expertise?
Well, of course, my brand, David Power Talk, help you turn that pain into power.
Mm,
My expertise is really, I know a lot of people go through difficult times mentally,
mm,
and I've been through a lot of different things in my life that I felt like I was stuck.
mm,
Like I felt like, what's my next move? Some things was because of things that happened that I've done or things that happened to me that I couldn't control.
mm,
So I said my expertise is just for me helping people identifying the pain,
mm.
but now using that as their motivation for their power to now operate in their purpose.
Got it.
Yeah.
And so I can see your would that be your official slogan? Pain is power.
Yeah, pain is power.
Mhm,
I specialize in mental health, talking to athletes, talking to youth, also adults, entrepreneurs, to help them to be a better version of themselves,
mhm.
either on the field, off the field, in the office, out the office, in general, to be able to scale up with a different mindset to understand that each day can be a better day as long as you conquer you first.
Got it. And so when you say you talk to athletes
Yes.
specifically, is that just a specific sport or is it just wide range?
Yeah, that's a good question. Mainly football, basketball,
Okay.
because I played a little bit of both
Okay.
myself. And I think, of course, you seen me speak.
Yeah,
Like I got high energy, as you
absolutely.
know it. So, and based on my story, my childhood, everything I went through, I connect with a lot of athletes. I
Mm,
would say because quote unquote, a lot of our community, we come from single dads. We
mm,
come from an environment that's not, not ideal, right? But even if you don't come from that environment, you still might be dealing with issues at home where you feel like you're not heard or you feel like you're abandoned. People don't believe in you. So I've been through so many different scenarios in my life story. It's that now I know a lot of athletes when they come in there, they have this chip on their shoulder as if they can't show that they're vulnerable.
mm,
They can't show that they're maybe still struggling with things back home.
mm.
So when I walk in there, I said, listen, pads off, helmets off. I said, listen, uniforms off right now. I want to get into the mindset of who you are and
Got it.
why you here, what motivated you from here. I know there's things that wasn't ideal for the reason why you're here right now. But right now, we're going to understand that the game is 20%. 80% is really you.
Mm,
So I want to focus on you being a better version of you. Because once you conquer you,
mhm.
once you are better in every area of your life, in you, family, spiritually, mentally, physically, you're gonna dominate in whatever area you choose to dominate in.
Mm. I like how you phrase that. And so would you say vulnerability impacts performance or affects performance?
I would say that's a great question. I say vulnerability sometimes it may take some athletes a little bit off their game because some of them have to play with a certain edge,
Mm,
a certain chip on their shoulder.
yeah.
So when you show other teammates, other friends that you look vulnerable, I'm talking to a therapist. I'm not, I want to talk about things that I really don't want to share with other people, but it's on my spirit, it's on my mind.
Mhm,
So I encourage people to open up because mental health is over like it's a 30% increase,
mm.
between the suicide rate, between depression, anxiety. Like each year it's going up and up. Ever since COVID, it's it's really some dark days. The percentage is going up. So then when I go into the schools and I go into these camps, the first thing I want to do is just have a conversation with everybody. I said, listen, you've been taught, you got teachers, everybody here. I'm not here to teach you anything.
Mm,
I'm here for you to find out who you really are.
got you.
And then we're gonna tap into that pain. Because in order for you to be great out there, like if you heard my story, you gotta own, yes, mom, dad on drugs. Yep, watch my mother do an overdose. Dad, we got the same name, but guess what? He wasn't there in my life.
Mm,
So I know there's somebody sitting out there saying, wow, I had to live with my grandmother. Wow, my parents was on drugs. Wow, I didn't know you had suicidal thoughts. You tried to commit suicide. Like I got a saying, you don't look like what you've been through, you don't look like what you're going through.
mm.
So a lot of the athletes, or even just individuals, entrepreneurs, because as an entrepreneur, it's not easy doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like it's a different mindset to get up every day and defend and fight for yourself. Like to really get up here and just every day understand that whatever you don't kill, you can't bring it back.